Yo, 99.9% of you musical producers are going to fail trying to enter into musical production, the music industry in its entirety. And one of the number of reasons why you're going to fail in the year 2025 and moving forward is because you are fanboying for content creators. When have you ever seen a fanboy or a fangirl get respect, notoriety, fame, put on a pedestal, help? When you see people at a concert or at a show and they run and they geeking out and they want hugs and autographs and they love everything that the person does, and they go online after the show and they see one critic say something bad about the show and they lose their mind. They start writing in the comment section on the vlogs, and they start going crazy and defending the person. They're wonderful. That's what you guys are. You fanboys and fangirls. And that's why you're going to fail in the music industry. Nobody likes a fanboy. Even a fanboy doesn't like a fanboy because they didn't even know that they're fanboy, number one. But when they see other people fanboying, they're like, yo, that's a fanboy over there. It's so crazy, right? And that's what a lot of you guys and girls are. Online, on YouTube. Soon as your favorite content creator or favorites, like a bunch of them, upload videos, you run over there. No matter what's happening, you watch their videos. Fanboying. You want to hear everything they have to say, all of their logic. And I'm just trying to figure out, when are you ever going to build a mind of your own and get your own logic? Do your own research. Find different ways of doing music production without following the next person. When are you going to stop doing this type beat, that type beat, this type beat, that type beat, this style, this person's style? When are you going to create your own? When are you going to stand on your own 2 feet? When are you going to build up knowledge inside of your mind that doesn't consist of the next person saying it first? The content creator influence of the creator says it first, and then now it becomes fact and logic. And now you'll say it. You'll say it at the workplace. You'll say it at the house. You'll say it outside on the block. Fanboying. So you don't even have a mind of your own. You don't have a producing style of your own. So when you speak to record labels, they're going to laugh at you. An A&R, a real A&R is going to laugh at you. A real talent scout is going to laugh at you. A real artist is going to laugh at you. And not in your face. They're going to wait for the door to slam behind you when you walking out of it. And they're going to be like, this clown here. Well, he just said what homeboy just said on YouTube last night. You hear his beats? You hear her beats? That sound like what's their beats over there. So fanboying is going to be one of the ultimate reasons why you guys and girls moving forward will fail, because you don't step out on your own. That's why you always buying a new piece of gear every time a content creator says something about it, because you're fanboying for whatever they say, and whatever they say goes. They're your gods. They're God to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have one MPC. I've only owned one MPC. And it does the same job as all other ones except for the retro ones, which have different chips in them, which gives it a different sound. May hit harder, sound warmer. That's the reason why I purchased outboard gear, to combat that issue. But I only have one MPC. Most of you guys got 3 different versions of an MPC, maybe 4 different versions of an MPC, because the content creator influenced you to go and buy the gear or buy plugins. Because you're fanboying, you geeking. So, a few months ago, you know, I started to make videos about the producer, Ninth Wonder. And I was saying, you know, I didn't agree with like this and that with sampling, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of the fanboys came through and they were so upset, man. They were so upset. And you could tell because I was talking about their idol, their God, and they do exactly what he does. So they're going to defend him. But the crazy thing is, guys, why are you defending somebody who doesn't even know you even exist on this earth? Doesn't even care anything about you. Doesn't even know that you're online defending them. It's weird behavior, man. That fanboying stuff is so weird. So that was a few months ago. I haven't heard anything from those fanboys in like 6 months. Just got a comment this morning. And the guy was upset, man. He said something on the borderlines, if it's so easy, it's like the R. Kelly beat. I think it's the threats beat. If it's so easy, why don't you remake it yourself? So I simply replied, and I gave a comment basically saying, I make my own music. And I said, please, don't let the fanboy take over you. And I humbly mean that. Don't let the fanboy inside of you take over you mentally and emotionally so that you lose yourself, man. You lose sight and lose track of yourself. And that's what I notice about a lot of these guys and girls, man. They lose it, man. And it's so funny, like, who couldn't remake that beat Threats? It's simple chops, man. It's simple. And the audio engineering was done by somebody else, if I'm not mistaken, right? In the studio. The mix down for the record was done by somebody else. Was it done by Guru, I believe? Anyway. So the fanboying takes over you guys and girls, right? And here's another example. I tell my kids all the time, slow down after they have some sugar. They love sugar. They like sugar. They'll defend the sugar. They'll defend sugar like, oh, it's okay, Dad, it's okay. We can have a little bit. Like, they'll defend it. And then when they get that sugar rush, they get so hyper, I have to tell them, slow down. Don't let that sugar take over your body. Don't let it take over your mind. Fight it, focus. You know what I'm saying? Slow down. You gotta think. Sometimes you just gotta think it out of you. Even if your body wants to fucking have the jitters, and it's so jittery and it's moving, sometimes you can think it out of you. You can stop yourself with your mind. And I want to say this to you guys and girls who are fanboys. Think, man. Think before you jump out the window and risk it all for somebody who cares nothing about you. They're never going to help you. They're going to always just feed and leech off of you and accept everything you can give to them. They're never going to help you. They're never going to help you get into the music industry. Never. You got a person who has 200,000 YouTube subscribers. Are they going to put all 200,000 of you guys in the music industry? No, they're not. They're not even thinking of helping you get into the music industry. They're still trying to figure out how to make another hit themselves. If they even made a hit. They're trying to figure out who could they get to jump on one of their beats and make a hit record. Because if it was that easy, they'll have a ton of hit records, man. One will be coming out right now, today. But it's extremely hard. So if it's extremely hard to even make a hit record, to get an artist to make one for you, to put one out there for the world to accept it, how they going to help you fanboys, man, when you out here on the internet fanboying? Don't forget the goopy, man. It's 005 Dynasty.